Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 5 of the PLG Teardown. For those who haven't seen the show, this is where we disassemble popular products with a focus on product-led growth. Together today with Laura Crookshanks, our lead product designer, and our special guest, Niamh Jones, who's on Pendo's product-led growth team, we're going to take a look at what works and what could be better, all through the lens of our 6 PLG principles. Today, we're going to explore a PLG strategy called a sidecar. This is the approach the UK startup Synthesia is using to drive sales of a very buzzy AI video platform. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, I have actually seen a few of these avatar videos floating around Slack, and so I'm super curious. And if you just take a look right now, it looks pretty fast and easy. It says it's free. There's actually no credit card required either, so looks pretty easy. So we just need to select a template and then add our script to it.
I think it's great because it gives you an idea of like what you can make these videos for. Like it's a wide variety, but they make it really simple. Like you can't write this really long, super long script. Like they just want to give you like this really quick taste, like a sample or an appetizer to whet your palate of like what it could be like.
All right. Well, let's keep it at learning and development. And I'm going to go ahead and create this. And it's pretty nice. It says, looks like I'm going to get my video via email in a couple minutes. So let's go ahead and see how this all works.
I love how easy to set up this is. It's like a couple of things that you're being asked here. It's great that they're like asking, how did you hear about Synthesia? But like, it's a very long, specific list. It's the only point on this step that I really found there was a bit of friction.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and generate our free video now. Cool. I'll receive the video via email. And I like this. I actually feel as if they're giving me something to do while I wait and not just saying, okay, just wait, bye.
So I just really loved watching this video.
And I'll show you how making training videos can go from this.
Look in the camera, James!
We need updates ASAP as possible. To this.
It inspired me. I would say watching this video brought me to the aha moment because, you know, when we produce videos, it does take a lot of manpower and a lot of effort.
Okay, well, it looks like I still have not received this video. It's about to hit 10 minutes. So plot twist, I'm wondering if because we already made a video using my email before as we were playing with this, that they're creating a little bit of friction. So I'd love for the two of you to weigh in while I try another email address I have.
Oh, so frustrating.
You'd think there must be some alarm going off somewhere that a product qualified lead has just come in and tried to create another video. And it's interesting that it sort of feels like you're being ghosted rather than, oh, it looks like you're ready to start using this product. So like, let's get you started.
All right. Well, I went ahead and created a new one using my the product email address, and we are going to cross our fingers and hope that we get a video relatively soon. And I do think it's going to come through. I mean, when we created it using my original Pendo email address, didn't have much of a problem. All right. Well, let's see if it's done yet. No. Sorry.
Espresso ristretto. Espresso ristretto. It's supposed to be here by now.
Yeah, it's supposed to be here by now. So. Okay, well, it's been about a half an hour at least at this point, and I have yet to receive a video. The lucky thing is that we were playing around with this last week, and we did record a video, and we are going to take a look. Let's look.
If you're not watching the PLG Teardown, you're missing out. We tackle incredible products through the lens of our 6 PLG principles. We're on YouTube, so check out what makes and breaks experience.
She couldn't say YouTube.
or teardown. It's kind of distracting because you're like watching them try and act real like a human, and you're seeing like where is it just off a little bit.
Okay, well, the really neat thing is that something like this actually does exist today, and that's something that we should be talking about.
It does feel so close to like presenting a human giving you a walkthrough video and just thinking about where we may be in like not even years to come with this sort of technology is really, really cool to see.
The sidecar, it just gives you a little taste, but not really like enough to warrant me wanting to purchase this.
All right, cool. Well, now that we've gotten our video, natural next step for me is to create an account. So let's just see what that process looks like here. That's interesting. It puts me right into pricing and doesn't ask me to give any details. Niamh, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah, it's certainly not what I was expecting when I was clicking to create an account, was to be then presented with the pricing page. And it's sort of that like you're clicking the same call to action again on that personal tier to then go through and create an account. And for me, it was hard to gauge that. I do want to give you my credit card details in order to access the product in any way. So it didn't really feel like it was that like natural next step for me. And a big question I still have is like, okay, it was super easy to create a free video. Is the software going to be that easy to use?
I agree. I think I'd like to see them allow for us to just have at least one premium video creation experience.
I did notice the branding throughout the video, and it's definitely playing into a virality motion. It's clear this video is from Synthesia. We get it. It's across the whole piece. And with that, when we look at the standalone page there's the option to share. And most of the share options are different types of social media. We've got Twitter, we've got LinkedIn. It seems to me that this sidecar motion is really about virality.
Yeah, well, one other principle that I'd love for us to touch on is creating habits, right? And Laura, what do you think overall in terms of this becoming something that we can create a habit around?
Yeah, I don't think this sidecar is working for them at all. People really want to see everything the tool has to offer. Like, how can we really use this for our company? Or how cool would it have been if we could have recorded this whole PLG video with Synthesia? That would have been a really good test, but they didn't do that. It was just like barely anything. So they totally fail on this part of creating a habit.
Okay, we've hit our lightning round and we're going to do a final take. I'd love to hear the highs and the lows from both of you. Niamh, why don't you kick us off?
My highs, definitely no barriers to entry. Super quick to get started, easy to create the video, super fast, and bonus that they call out those ethical practices on their site. Lows, without the full experience, I'm not going to purchase. I want to get into the tool. I want to have a go at creating my own video, and the pricing seems a little bit high for me to just be able to try it for that first time.
Laura, what about you? Bring us home.
Oh, highs. I can see the vision of cloning our CEO and then making him speak Japanese. That would be so cool. Lows, again, the sidecar experience, we can't test it out fully. There's no way I'm going to pay for this tool unless I know I like it. And they didn't provide that for me.
All right, well, that just concluded this episode of the PLG Teardown. Make sure you visit the Product-Led Hub for more PLG best practices, videos, and our certification courses. Until next time, bye.
Bye.